All right, everyone, welcome back. Happy Thursday. As you can see, we have an empty egg box here because we finally have more eggs coming out of my snake racks. So looks like 6 good eggs. First time mom. It's going to be a very, very big year for this male. It's my OD Blade Pied, 100% double het clown MJ Xanthic male. He's had, I think, the 2 clutches that just hatched or are hatching that are lightning pieds. The lightning pieds at the end of the month are his as well, so that's 3 clutches. This is another clutch, and he was dual sired with another one. Plus, he's being bred to 2 OD Blade clown females right now. Plus, he had a bunch of clutches last year, so he's been my absolute superstar. He's only going to 2 females right now because I don't really know what the plans are for him in the future because I have so many other males going. But I'm really excited about this clutch because now this is a first-time female. I didn't actually plan on breeding him to her, but because my other males were taking a little longer than I'd liked to start pairing up with girls, I kind of just decided to throw him in here. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get myself some better odds of hitting clown pieds out of him because I bred him to a visual clown pied. So this girl, nope. Usually they just kind of back up when you do that here. There you go. There you go, honey. Visual clown pied, no genes in her. 5 eggs, it looks like. I think we got 5 eggs, and I think she's empty because she wasn't a big girl to begin with. I bet you she's probably 1,300 grams right now. But the eggs all look good. They look very fresh, and they look really big, to be honest. But, so with this male, everything I had bred him to, other than the lightning pieds that I just bred him to, nothing was a double visual. So I decided, you know what, I'd like to get some clown pieds out of him, and half of those should be MJ Xanthic. So I had this girl, I didn't have a male to pair up to her yet. So I decided, you know what, this is probably my best shot at hitting some clown pieds that are MJ Xanthic, that have possibly OD and Blade in them. Gives me a better chance of hitting some clown pieds, so that my whole goal this year was to make a crap ton of clown pieds and a crap ton of lightning pieds, just a bunch of double visuals, so that I can go into next year, raising up a lot of snakes that are all double visuals, and I'm getting out of the het visual / het realm, and I'm really just throwing out a bunch of double visuals in every project I have. So that's when I decided, you know what? I was like, he can make clown pieds. She is a clown pied. I have better odds at hitting clown pieds because of it. So that's what we did. This is a decent clutch. It's 5 eggs. Half of them should be clown pieds. So 2 to 3 of them. I hope I get better odds than I did last year on clown pieds because my odds, I think I had a 25% chance between all of the clutches I had, and I think I hit 1 or maybe 2. I think I had 2. One of them didn't survive. So I have 1 clown pied from last year out of, I should have had 5 or more. I hit 2, and only 1 of them survived. So clown pied heavy this season. So these should be a decent clutch. I'm excited about it. She's a pretty girl. I probably will be keeping her for another season at least while everything else I have grows up. She's obviously doesn't have any genes in her, but because of the fact that I could, take her to a DG pied and make some pied double het DG clowns or any other project that I have that hypo pied het black Xanthic male, and he would be a pretty strong project to put her into. It's a quad recessive snake or potential babies. Well, they'd all be quad recessive or triple recessive het quad. But let me weigh her really fast so I can figure out what she weighs. I'll be right back in a second. She's like 1,300 grams kind of on the nose. So that's a good size, to be honest. I'm happy with that. After laying 5 decent sized eggs, 1,300 grams is a pretty good weight, I would guess. I don't think it should take her very long to get back up to size. You know, not the biggest clutch, but I wasn't expecting anything crazy. I'm okay with 5 eggs. It's better than 4. Now she has, where did I get her from? I actually don't remember where I bought her from. I'm trying to think. So I have a row here of females that, this is a clown het pied, and she finally started locking up. When she started locking up, she actually started eating again too, so that's good. She was actually, these other 3 females are being bred to my Super OD YB Fire clown pied male with a bunch of locks. 2 locks here, 4 locks here, 2 locks here. This is a pastel pied het clown. Hopefully you can see that. And this is a pastel clown het pied. He's been doing pretty good with all these females. Again, I think all 3 of them were off food for a while, and after locking several times, they actually all went back on food, so that's really good. So those females will actually probably be releasing after they lay their clutches and get a few meals in them, because for me personally, you know, having a bunch of pastel or plain pied het clowns or clown het pieds doesn't really do me any good, because I have probably 10 females from last year in the clown pied project that are better than those 3 or 4 females that I'm breeding this season. And by the time these girls are back up to size, all the holddacks that I have will be ready to breed as well. And they are all, most of them are clown het pieds. I don't know if I actually have any pied het clowns. Most of them are clown het pieds. Most of them have 2 or 3 genes in them. And some of them are actually 50% het MJ xanthic. So the way I look at it is I'm trying to keep the same size collection, and I'm trying not to really expand too much. What I typically do is I kind of turn over snakes. So now that all of my holddacks are getting up to size, I'm going to be ready to breed within, I'd say, probably 6 to 8 months. I would assume by Christmas time, I'm probably going to be pairing them up at the rate that they're growing. Which would probably be the same time frame in which these females are able to breed again, and I don't need a bunch of extra clutches that don't take my projects anywhere. And then I can also capitalize on these girls being proven females. You know, I can sell them all as, hey, they were proven, they had X number of eggs in a clutch, they're a good size, and you know, hopefully you're able to breed them in 6 to 12 months. So that's how I kind of choose to roll over the snakes. I actually listed quite a few females that were new on my morph market with some of the clown clutch and the ultramel clutch that hatched last week, or 2 weeks ago, I guess. And they all had their first meals. So typically after they have their first meals, I take pictures of them and I get them listed. And I list on the listing that they'll ship after 3 meals. So those are listed now. I have them aggressively priced. Most of them are listed with females that laid for me this season or last season. A couple of those girls actually haven't laid in a year or 2. Some of them are being released with holdback females that I produced last season that I decided I don't need this year because of how well production's going in certain projects. So take a look at those. They're pretty much aggressively priced. They all have free shipping with their listings as well. So, you know, if you see the price at $1,600, I've already factored in the shipping to that. It's a, you know, buy it and you're all in for whatever that price is. So, and all of those snakes are also 50% het MJ xanthic. Anything that's in the clown pied project, they're all pos het MJ xanthic. So, you know, grabbing those snakes before I have the ability to test for their sheds can be a good thing, because they're not priced really much with factoring in that they could be MJ xanthic. I'm kind of really not factoring that into the pricing, but I will be testing them once the MJ test is available. So if you're interested in those, I'd get them before anything with that test comes out. But this clutch I'm happy with. They all look good. I'll candle them here after the camera's off. You know, that female will get washed off, put into a new tub, which is over here, and she'll get back on food. Excuse me. I keep making these videos earlier in the morning, and I'm just not this isn't even early. I just had a long day so far. But yeah, that's how I decided to do it this year with this female, is getting this male some more work because he's been doing so well. Sometimes you have to roll with whichever male you have that's just kind of crushing it. And that's what I did with him. Now that I have these other males rolling, then I can kind of expand my projects a little bit. But at that time, he was like one of the only males that I had that I wanted to use to breed because of his genetics, because of that MJ Xanthic in there. I thought it was better to spread that around rather than just to make plain clown pies or visual heads. So he got his work in, and he still is. But good clutch. This will be a mid-September hatching. I'm really hoping I just hit a lot more clown pies this year. They eluded me last year, to be honest. But I have, with my clown pied male going a bunch, and with this male also producing stuff, I should hopefully have a ton, so that I have a bunch to hold back, and then I have some cool ones to release to you guys as well. So I need to candle these. I actually want to weigh the eggs and get them put in the incubator, where I'm still waiting for those lightning pies to come out. It was a 10 egg clutch. There are 5 snakes that came out already. 6 eggs. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 that came out already, and only one of them was the lightning pied. 6 of those babies in there were lightning pies, and only 1 lightning pied came out. So they're still all in their eggs. I don't know if this is a Wilbanks incubator thing, where I don't know if like the back of the incubator doesn't stay the same temperature as the front. Maybe it's a little cooler. I have to figure that out. But this is kind of like the second clutch like that one clown male from the last clutch who took like 3 or 4 extra days to hatch over everybody else. There's something weird, I think, going on with the airflow in there. So I got to figure that out too. But I'm still waiting for them. I really want to figure out the genders, and I really want to get these sheds sent out. So I'm assuming these snakes are going to take 2 or 3 extra days to shed as well. So, but hopefully tomorrow I have a video showing all of the lightning pies, which would be Friday, so you can see what the variety of them is and just how cool they look. So we'll see you tomorrow.